got Obama phone?
Yes, everybody in Cleveland, low minority, got Obama phone. Keep Obama in president, you know. He gave us a phone.
He gave you a phone?
Do more.
How did he give you a phone?
You sign up if you on food stamps, you on Social Security, you got low income, you disability.
I have a question. Okay, what's wrong with Romney again?
Romney, he sucks. Bad.
You might remember her as the Obama phone lady. It is the one-year anniversary, and we have Andrew, who was the lucky man who got to shoot the video in Cleveland when the Obama phone lady approached and told him how she felt about Obama and a little bit about Mitt Romney. Thank you, Andrew, for joining me. I understand that you are going as Andrew in honor of Andrew Breitbart.
Yeah, he was a great patriot, a very courageous citizen of our country, and he will be missed.
Yes, he will be missed. He was quite passionate and just inspired something inside of most of us that makes us want to aggressively seek the truth. And I personally miss him, as I'm sure a lot of people do. So what about Andrew drew you to him?
Well, I just appreciated how he was willing to go out and just meet with people and ask them just some simple questions about what they believed, and many, many times it led to people going beyond the talking points and exposing their agendas or their ignorance or their lack of understanding of what the big issues were that they were protesting a lot of times.
But the reason we're having this conversation today is because it's the one-year anniversary of the Obama phone lady.
Yeah, it's 1 year ago today that she burst onto the scene and was at the cover of Drudge, Fox News, Hannity, virtually every news organization, and became one of the hottest topics. And one day she just came out and introduced herself to all of us.
Andrew, how did that happen for you?
Well, we were just trying to figure out how this election was going to go, and I've attended some Republican rallies in the past, and determined that there's really not much that gets accomplished when you go to a rally. You wait in line for a couple hours, you go inside for an hour, you stand next to people that believe like you, and then you go home. And I thought, well, maybe there'll be something interesting if I bring my video camera, and not plan to go into the rally. There was a Romney rally up near Cleveland, and maybe I'll just see who's hanging around and see if somebody interesting might show up.
So when you were out there with the crowd, what drew you to walk over there and ask her a question? Well,
I wasn't out there with the crowd. I just showed up with my video camera, and from across the way, and these videos, by the way, are all posted at my YouTube channel, which is Real Freedom 1776. But you can see the first video, I'm approaching this group of picketers, and you can see them coming from across the way. They're picketing, and they're making lots of noise, and I just walk up to them and start asking them some questions. And the first video is on my site. It's called I Got 99 Problems and Mitt is One. There's this gentleman who's kind of singing that song, and I don't even know who the real song is about. But he just started singing that song about Mitt, and then I started asking him questions about why is Mitt a problem? And he had some just very entertaining answers. He talked about how Mitt's going to give all the money to the poor, or give all the money to the rich and tax the poor. And we just had some fun. And then the Obama phone lady popped up right behind his shoulder and started going with her whatever she was doing.
That's awesome, is what it is. All right. I don't know if we're going to we have the clip running a little bit without sound. Of course, you can always go to INFOWARS.com and click on the Obama phone lady, and you can get the full volume of her Obama phone diatribe. When you asked her about Romney, were you surprised that she just had this idea that she was going to get a bunch of free stuff, or were you kind of expecting it?
Well, when I asked her about Obama was when, and actually I didn't even ask her about Obama. The funny thing is there's a clip that's on my site that it's called Obama phone lady says she's from downtown Cleveland down in the Bronx, which was kind of interesting. And right after that, I cut the video, and it was during that little pause that she said, and he gave me a free phone. He's given me an Obama phone. And that's when I hit the record button again, and I said, he gave you a phone, and then she just went on the rant. So I really never even asked her a question about. She just kind of inserted herself, came running up to me, and started on her. She was really proud of this. It was a really good reason to vote for Obama in her world.
Well, the crazy thing is now they're giving away Obama phones. Some people got up to 3 on the Lifeline plan that they have. So she was right about the Obama phone part anyway, that you can get a free Obama phone.
Right, and there was a recent undercover. Who was the fellow that also did the Acorn expose?
That would be O'Keefe. Yeah,
James O'Keefe, and what fantastic work he has done in investigating the Obama phone program currently. But this lady was just delighted to tell us about why President Obama should be voted for because of a free phone. But then I did ask her what she thought of Mitt Romney, and if you recall,
yes,
she generously mentioned, he sucks bad. And that might have been true.
Well, all right. Well, now we're waiting to see what is the truth about Obamacare, but we won't go down that road right now. I want to touch a little bit on what you're doing now and what we can find on your YouTube site.
I'm just as just a person that has a real job and has a real family, and this is kind of something that I do as a little hobby every now and then when I think something might be interesting. I just might bring my camera out and ask some questions. I've got some real great footage of the Occupy Cleveland rally in Cleveland that occurred a couple of years ago out here. Just people talking about what Occupy Cleveland was about, and it's pretty darn funny.
Well, and then you have the IRS too, the IRS scandal that seems to be constantly developing over there in Ohio. Maybe I can get some juicy stuff there too.
Yeah, you never know. But I don't know if there'll ever be anything as exciting as our good old friend, the Obama phone lady.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to hearing more from you as you actively go out and seek the truth. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight.
It's my privilege.
All right. To see more of what Andrew's doing, you can go to his YouTube channel and stand up against the tyranny. Go to prisonplanet.tv today and give your username and password to up to 10 people.
Introducing Pro One. All of your filtration in one system, portable, on the go. No more do you have 2 or 3 filters to just reduce sodium fluoride. You have a system that cuts out the sodium fluoride and up to 95% of hydrofluorosilicic acid. Advanced manufacturing technology combines silver-impregnated white ceramic with new Aquamedics advanced media for removal of fluoride and other heavy metals, all in one filter element. It is the only one that does it, and out of the gate, we have it discounted at 10% off with promo code WATER. This is the only system that in one unit helps reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, ammonia, and chlorine, hydrofluorosilicic acid, the most common form of fluoride not covered by other fluoride filter brands, and sodium hexafluorosilicate. Get your Pro Pure with the new Pro One filter today at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling 888-253-3139.